that you trained for this guy right here. Why do you feel like it was a little extra in this one, and maybe this was the best one for you yet?
Hi to everyone. I'm glad to be here, and I'm looking forward to fight in the late. And yeah, I'm ready. It was the best training camp that I have, and I'm fit. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to win, and I will give not my best. I will give everything to win this fight.
You know, he is in terms of stature, he's a smaller heavyweight, but a very fast one. What have you done to prepare for the quickness of Ruiz?
I'm not slow too.
Fair enough, fair enough. How about you? How have you prepared for this guy? Who did you bring in to work with?
You know, I've been training.
Do you agree? Do you agree with that statement?
Well, we're gonna see on Saturday who's faster. You know, he got the longer reach and all that, but I think I got the faster movements, faster hands. But you know, we're gonna see. You know, he's right there trying to take Cheerios away from my kids, and I just can't let that happen.
Can't let those Cheerios go, that's for sure. Let's move on. We start things off 8 o'clock, 5 Eastern. It will be for the interim WBA Super Bantamweight title. Brandon, 22 years old, you've knocked out some former world champs. Now you have an opportunity to become a champion. Were you surprised to get the call for this title shot so soon?
No. I've been preparing myself for my fight. My training camps have been tough. And, you know, I'm having to make the moves. And, you know, it's all thank you to God, to my team, my dad, my father. You know, everyone that's behind me and supported me. So, you know, I'm here for a reason, and I'm going to prove it Saturday.
I spoke to your father yesterday, and he said, you know, you guys expect this to be a little bit of a chess match, but he doesn't feel as though Jan-Frez will be able to handle your pressure. Do you feel as though the pressure is going to be the key?
Yes, ma'am. You know, the pressure, the inside game, the body shots, you know, it's the relentlessness that I bring to the ring is, you know, I feel like he's not going to be able to handle that.
Well, Jan-Frez, I'll let you respond to that. Do you feel as though, how have you prepared for the pressure of a guy like Brandon Figueroa, who's undefeated coming into this one?
Muchas gracias a PBC por la oportunidad que me está dando. Mi campamento fue excelente. Sabemos que Brando viene en ascenso y es un peleador bueno. Nosotros nos preparamos para él y nosotros somos el tamaño de compromiso que se nos presente. Estamos preparados para pelear el sábado. Quiero ser nuevamente campeón mundial y Brando no va a ser quien detenga mi sueño.
Well, I'm very happy to be fighting under the PBC banner. We had a great training camp. We know Brandon is a very tough fighter, and Brandon is not going to get in the way of me having my dream, which is being world champion.
Excellent. All right, well, we'll take this opportunity now to open it up to the members of our media who have made their way down here. All right, let's start it off.
Edward Kowich with Hoy Newspaper. My question is for Danny. Danny, Sean Porter said that Granados was a tougher opponent. Do you agree with that? And also, if you can analyze briefly both of your fights with Sean Porter.
Sean Porter, he's a hater. He's a hater. We all know he don't like me, so it is what it is. I'm not paying attention to what he said. But you know, at the end of the day, styles make fights, and we're gonna see Saturday night who's the better fighter.
Thank you.
Marcos Villegas with SB Nation and Fight Hub. This question is for Adrian Granados. Adrian, on paper, do you feel that Danny Garcia is the toughest opponent you have faced in your whole career?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, I don't take nothing away from him. He's accomplished a lot in the sport, you know, and he's taking advantage of, you know, all the opportunities they've given him. You know, winning this fight will be a huge win, probably the biggest win of my career. And, you know, I'm looking forward to doing that Saturday night.
Second question is for Andy Ruiz. Andy, skill for skill, do you think you match up with all the top heavyweights in this division? And do you feel, because of your speed, that's a huge advantage over any heavyweight in the division?
Yeah, you know, I came a long way, you know, coming from this, like how they say, big fat guy coming from where I am right now, you know. But, you know, I just have to stay disciplined, hard work, and I'll be back to fight for the world title pretty soon.
Thank you.
Hey Brandon, question for you. You're making a big impression at 122 pounds. Do you feel like you're on the doorstep now for a title fight?
Yes, sir. You know, I feel like I worked my way up here, all thanks to PBC Al-Hayman and, you know, God and my team. Hopefully by the end of this year, I'll be fighting for a world title.
Thank you very much, guys. All right, Danny, really quick before we wrap things up here, in terms of this fight, where have you focused your energy and preparation? You've been in the ring for many, many years. You've had a lot of training camps. But what did you focus on specifically for this guy?
To me, this is a big fight. This is a big fight for me. You know, I have to go in there and show the world that, you know, I'm one of the best fighters in the world. So my motivation was, you know, I got to go in there and look good and show the world that I'm still one of the best.
Did you sharpen anything? Were there any things that you felt like after those losses that you needed to really go back to the drawing board and refocus on?
I mean, we worked harder, we worked smarter. You know, we got a new conditioning coach, worked on new different things. As you can see, you know, my body is a lot stronger and bigger now. I feel like I've grown into a true welterweight. And I feel good, I feel great.
This is not just a fight that is going to be fireworks because of the two of you. There's some heritage that goes into this. We've got Mexico versus Puerto Rico. We've got Chicago versus Philly. You know, how much does that matter to you, Adrian, and how much is that a factor?
I think it's going to make for a great fight. You know, naturally, you know, we're both kids from, you know, tough neighborhoods. Him from Philly, me from Chicago. And, you know, he's got that Puerto Rican blood and I got that Mexican blood. Un saludos a toda la plebada de Mexico. Yeah, no, I'm proud of, you know, who I am and where I'm from, and I know he is too. And I know we're both going to represent who we are and where we're from.
All right, what's the tougher city? What's the tougher city?
Chicago's all in the news, so nothing really new. But I mean, you know, I'm not gonna underestimate Philadelphia. I'm not underestimating Danny. You know, we both came through rough surroundings, and you know, look where we're at now. So if anything, it's you know, it's a blessing for both of us to both be here and really show that, you know, two cities that are known usually for crime and, you know, negativity. You know, we got positivity coming out of cities.
Danny?
It's not where you're from, it's where you at. And you know, we know LA loves Danny Garcia, baby.
All right. Well, on that note, we'll wrap things up here at the press conference. Looking forward to an exciting night of PBC on Fox Saturday. Be sure to tune in. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.